Fall is one of the most active ministry seasons of the year. Churches are gearing up for food drives, holiday outreaches, and the end of the year giving projects. And that's not even counting the Christmas season. But here's the key question as you move into a busier schedule. Are these events just calendar fillers, or are they catalysts for a culture of generosity? Too often, outreach gets treated as something separate from discipleship. But generosity is not just an event. It's a spiritual formation, a next step in every believer's faith journey. This means every outreach moment is a discipleship moment. Think about a Thanksgiving meal outreach. On the surface, it looks like bags of groceries or hot meals, but for the family receiving them, that's hope for the holidays. For the volunteer serving, it's a reminder that generosity is about the people, not just programs. And for your church, it becomes a story about how open-handed giving meets both physical and spiritual needs. When you frame these moments as generosity in action, every project becomes a testimony, and every story reminds your church family that generosity is not seasonal. It's central to Christian living. Here's why this matters. Engagement drives generosity. In fact, 35% of churches say their biggest fundraising challenge is a lack of engagement. If lack of engagement is the biggest challenge, then fall events are your opportunity to tackle that head on. This means every food drive or service project is more than just meeting needs. It is building spiritual dedication, which leads to more consistent generosity. Here's the other reason fall matters. It prepares hearts for end-of-the-year giving. Nearly 1/3 of all charitable donations in the United States happen in December alone. When people see generosity in action in the fall, they're more ready to give financially at the end of the year. Outreach and giving aren't separate, they're connected. So how do you turn fall ministry into a discipleship engine? First, frame outreach as discipleship. Teach before, during, and after. Don't make service separate from spiritual growth. Second, tell stories of lives changed that tie back to this generosity. Third, celebrate gratitude publicly. Show your church, here's what your generosity made possible. Fourth, engage every generation. Gen Z and millennials want cause-driven impact and digital access to give. Finally, link fall service to future vision. Use these outreach stories as an on-ramp for your year-end giving momentum. So this fall, don't run projects. Tell stories. Connect the dots. And remind your church, generosity isn't seasonal. It is a lifestyle of discipleship that reflects the heart of Christ. Every week we share videos that help church leaders with engagement, pastoring, and building generosity. So be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.